when you say education. You can be educated in liberal arts. You can be educated in how to drive a car. You can be educated, in how to teach, how to lecture people, how to do all these different things. You can be educated in street smarts. It's all the level of education. And I really want to touch back on what I said earlier about education being it's just to learn your to know yourself. And where I got that from is actually education is from a Latin root word, which is educo, which means to find oneself. And why I bring that up is because everybody can have different educations. It's like you were saying. If you want to be a mechanic, your education is to be a mechanic. And that also, one of my biggest values is really, I do like I respect education. I like what it is, but I don't like that there's such a big, value to it, for society in general. Just to get a piece of paper. That's one of the biggest things. But I do like it because, if you do go through the 4 years of something that you really want, if it's not for, just to get that piece of paper, if it's for something that you actually like, I like that because it does show that you had, like you said, you had the discipline to go through the 4 years of college. You had the discipline to go through the education and go through, what you needed to do to get, to that level of education. Going back on that, that's all it is. I think at least, I think just education is just a way where you can, better oneself. Because education doesn't stop after college. Education doesn't stop after high school. It never stops. And that's why, like street smarts. That's something I didn't necessarily need. I didn't grow up in the city. That's not something I needed to know. But I mean, it's that, like that one quote. It's like, you can learn from your failures, or you can learn from other people's failures. So you can really just find you can find what what you need to know out there. And that that's just what I see about education.